Yes, sir. What's good, y'all? Welcome back to the Millionaire Mansion Podcast. My name is James Hodggreen. For those of y'all that don't know me, I'm the owner of the Millionaire Mac Club, and I'm so grateful y'all are joining us. And, here we just talk self-improvement because without the self, nothing else can float. You see what I'm saying? You're the main character to your own story. You're the main character to your own movie. So nothing around you can move without you. You see what I mean? So here we just talk self-improvement, just different things that we all go through and how to handle some of the situations, give some insight, give some things to wrestle with in your mind. So today I wanted to talk about getting out of your comfort zone. Getting out of your comfort zone. I know how easy it is to just stay in the comfort zone. You see what I'm saying? Because I've been a victim of being in the comfort zone, and honestly, I can portray myself as still being in the comfort zone somewhat, because obviously it's not abnormal for us as humans to want to make our situation as comfortable as possible, because life is full of uncertainties. So then we're thinking like we're always trying to get a grasp. We're always trying to get a grasp and a concept of what we're doing, and some comfort in what we're doing. And so then it's like, well, why would I make myself uncomfortable right when I just got comfortable, or right when I just figured this out? But that's the paradox of life, because yes, you're trying to gain certainty, you're trying to gain experience, you're trying to gain competency in whatever you're doing. But as soon as you gain that and you achieve that level, that means it's time to keep pushing, because the objective of life to me is to max out whatever you're doing, whatever your purpose is, and really gain as many experiences as you can, whether they're positive or negative. All the experiences are all a part of our walk of life. So it's so important that whether the situation goes bad, whether we ask that girl out, she says no, whether we're trying to start our business, whether we're trying to scale our business, whether we're not ready for a test, whatever it is, it doesn't matter. Like, getting out of the comfort zone elevates you as a person, whether the quote unquote result goes as you want it to, or if it doesn't, it's always a positive experience in the sense of you gained another experience as a human. You see what I mean? Because oftentimes we get attached to the result, and we'll judge the experience, we'll judge the situation on how it resulted, not on the process. And really the process is the more important part. And you may call me crazy, but really without the process, then whatever it is wouldn't be. So that's really the creator to whatever you want. You see what I mean? And a lot of the times we'll attach to, oh, this went bad because she said no, because the girl that I wanted to ask said no to me. Well, no. Yeah, the result didn't play out how you wanted, but think about the mental barriers you had to overcome to ask her. So now you can use that to your advantage. Next time you want to ask your parents for something, now you can use, now you've heard no. No means new opportunity. So now that you've heard no, okay, you're used to it. You know what that feels like now, and obviously you don't want to keep repeating that if it's an unpleasant feeling, but now you can adjust and see it flow into other parts and other aspects of your life to influence the situations to go and get the result that you want. You see what I'm saying? So you don't lose, you learn when you're out of your comfort zone. You see what I'm saying? So the good things to being out of your comfort zone is you get to try new things, because what good is life if we're stuck in a box? Because dreams die in the comfort zone. People die in the comfort zone. If you're just doing what you do every single day, repetitive, I do this at this, I do this at this, I do this, then you're becoming a robot. That's what a robot is. A robot is programmed to do certain things because of a code. And yes, we're creatures of habits as human, but we also have humility to us, where we have spontaneity in our lives, and we need a level of spontaneity mixed with a level of structure so we can gain the full experience. And because there's so much in this world, so much in this life, that if we limit ourselves to what we know, then we'll never gain a full perspective of what life could have been. You see what I'm saying? Because just because what we know is what we know doesn't mean what we know is right. You see what I'm saying? So some advice to get out of your comfort zone is say yes to things that you know aren't going to harm you. So if your friends like, well, obviously you can never be 100% certain because you never know how a situation is going to play out. But like, hey, you want to go to the grocery store with me? Like, this is just a little example. You want to go to the grocery store with me? And you usually don't go. Yeah, I'll go. And then say you go to the grocery store and now you meet like a super nice sales clerk and you just brighten their day. You see what I'm saying? Like, just little things like that. Your friend, hey, you want to go to the park? Nah, I'd rather just chill here. No, go to the park. Go step out. Go get out of your comfort zone. The things that you'll typically say no to, just try it. Just because it didn't go how you wanted it to go before, or it didn't appeal to you before, doesn't mean that it won't appeal to you now, or the experience will be different. The experience, no matter what, even if the result's the same, the experience will always be different. Always. There's no such thing as the same experience. There's no such thing, because we can never get time back. So if I'm not in that same space or time, then there's no way for the experience to be exactly the same. So next, be open-minded to new ideas. So this is a big point that you can use to overflow in all aspects of life. And you can use this to your advantage, because a lot of the times, like, when we're, say we're like arguing with somebody, we'll be so attached to our stance and what we think is right or wrong that we could miss, because we'll oftentimes polarize arguments, polarize everything, like it's black or white, but oftentimes it's gray. You see what I'm saying? So if we're not being optimistic or open-minded to different perspectives or different options, then we're being ignorant to what could be the true right answer or the more correct answer. You see what I mean? And we're also we're missing out on knowledge that can be gained. Like, why would we hold ourselves back from knowledge? Because ultimately that's what we're here to do as humans. We're here to gain knowledge. We're not in a candy shop. We're in a classroom. Life is a classroom, not a candy shop. Like, yes, there's fun times, there's sweet times, but ultimately everything we're doing, we're learning. Whether we're learning intentionally or not, we're always learning. We're gaining new experiences. We're gaining new feelings. So be open-minded to new ideas. Whether you think yellow is the ugliest color, if somebody's trying to convince you that yellow isn't the ugliest color, just listen to them. Hear them out. Hear their points. And then just go into it open-minded and with a willing mind to change your perspective or opinions. You don't have to, but just have a willing mind. And that goes with, and you'll see that spill into a bunch of different things. You'll see that spill into a bunch of different things in your life. You see what I mean? So when you're out of your comfort zone, be open-minded to new things. Be open-minded to new things to go do. When your friend's like, hey, let's go to the soap opera, but you've never been to a soap opera and you've heard soap operas are lame, just go try it. Go try it. You might as well. And then you can say you've heard it through the grapevine that soap operas are horrible. Now you go. The only way to truly know what's right or wrong is to experience it for yourself, because if not, everything else, you're living it he said, she said. You're living somebody else's walk. If you're basing your opinions off of what you heard, then you're living through somebody else's experience. And like I said at the beginning of the podcast, you are your own main character to your own movie. So you can't try to bring somebody else's script into your movie. You see what I mean? And so a lot of the times, like, if you've ever been out of your comfort zone, you'll be able to relate to this. Like, you'll get out of your comfort zone and you'll get a sense of like enlightenment. You'll get a sense of like enlightenment, like, or a sense of feeling alive. Like, you'll be like, wow, like, I've never experienced that before. Or wow, like, that wasn't how I thought it would be. Or wow, like, that was actually fun when I thought it was about to be boring. You see what I'm saying? And the good thing about this is it makes you, the goal to me, one of the biggest goals in life is to be as present as possible. So when you don't have full comprehension or full understanding of what you're doing, you're bound to be more present because you're trying to figure out new things. So you can't just put yourself on autopilot and go through whatever you're doing. So that's why being out of your comfort zone is a positive, because you have way more stimulus to pick up on and way more ground to be covered, way more competency to be gained. So that's why it's good to get out of your comfort zone and try new things, because it'll make you more present and you'll be gaining new perspective. You'll be gaining new perspective. So yeah, man, get out of your comfort zone. Dreams die. People die in the comfort zone. There's thousands of people in this world right now that are just living comfortable. And yeah, a level of comfort is good, but like when you're just cool, like you have no intentions of improving or trying new things, that's when you really died. You died before you even died. You see what I'm saying? So get out there, go try new things, go meet new people, go to a soap opera, go to the theater, go to a country concert if you don't listen to country, go to a rap concert if you don't like rap. Just go try it. Go try it. It might not be what you expect. You see what I'm saying? So what I want y'all to do is daily try this for me. This is something that I do, so I won't be a hypocrite. Just try one thing out of your comfort zone every day. It doesn't have to be the biggest thing in the world. Just try one thing. Like, if you don't usually talk to strangers, say hello to the person that greets people at Walmart. You see what I'm saying? Just something little. If you don't drink a lot of water, try drinking 2 cups of water. Two more cups of water. That's getting you out of your comfort zone. It can be little things, and you'll see how those little things will translate into you wanting to try bigger things. And then once you start trying those bigger things, watch your world unravel, and your perspective, your knowledge, and your understanding of life just unfold in such an amazing way. So can y'all do that for me? Please do that for me. And another thing I need y'all to do for me, if you haven't already, like the video, subscribe. If you haven't, just share. If any of this is insightful, then share it. That's the only thing that I can really ask y'all for, is just share. Because I'm so grateful for y'all. I love the connection that I'm making with the people that I'm making through doing this podcast and this content creation. And this is honestly amazing. It's honestly such a blessing to have an opportunity to share my voice on a platform that I can call mine. You see what I'm saying? I can call ours, because I really don't just see it as mine. I see it as the whole community. So to wrap up, hey, if you haven't already, I need you in my text chain. I want to be your positive friend. I want to be the person that sends you daily motivation and positivity daily. So text 480-571-7347 and text me YouTube. Text me YouTube to 480-571-7347, and I'll put the number in the description. If you need a friend that will give you daily positivity and motivation, I'm your man. And once you text that number, it won't expose your real number or my real number, but we'll be able to text just like I had your real number. So let's lock in, let's connect, and like my grandma always says, man, keep going and keep growing. I love you.